She says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion?
America, America, from sea to shining sea.
Now fasten your seatbelt, because this is going to get heated. Joy Behar's current condition of extreme controversy is entirely Carrie Underwood's fault. You read correctly. Carrie Underwood is the country music industry's golden girl, but this is about more than simply opinions. It's about legal action. So how did we get here? Carrie Underwood's performance at Donald Trump's inauguration was reportedly panned by Joy Behar on The View. Sources claim that Carrie Underwood has finally taken enough. Instead of ignoring it, she is allegedly seeking legal action for defamation, which has sparked a lot of discussion on social media. Hashtags are trending, and some people are wondering if Joy Behar from The View will be affected in the long run by this occurrence.
Underwood will take the stage at Trump's inauguration singing America the Beautiful. She said to the Post, I love our country and I'm honored to have been asked to sing at the inauguration and to be a small part of this historic event. I am humbled to answer the call at a time when we must all come together in the spirit of unity and looking to the future. Well, that wasn't good enough for the tolerant left, of course, who is outraged over Carrie being outed as MAGA. X is blowing up with jokes about how she should sing her hit song Before He Cheats. Some are calling for her to be boycotted and canceled.
As the drama unfolds, let's take a closer look at the situation. First of all, despite her history of criticism, Carrie Underwood is not backing down this time. She did more than just sing at the inauguration. It was a daring gesture meant to demonstrate her commitment to unity in the divisive political climate.
Weighed in saying there are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they'd finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys. Carrie is talented, she is graceful, she is a class act, she has great legs, not that it matters, but she is everything that the tolerant left is not.
The response was expected, but Carrie was unconcerned. It was an unrepentant declaration indeed. Being a true artist frequently means bearing the brunt of severe criticism by sticking to your convictions, no matter the cost. Then The View showed up. Oh boy. Joy Behar decided to take things to the next level. Instead of merely casting doubt on Carrie's performance, she openly questioned it. Joy questioned Carrie's patriotism and implied that her performance was more about furthering a political agenda than unity, accusing her of normalizing Trump's politics during the ceremony.
Beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America.
Whoa! As if that wasn't intense enough. You know what Carrie did? For a little while, at least, she remained silent. The catch is that Carrie wasn't just observing while Joy was out there cursing. She was preparing to go back. And that comeback? A lawsuit. Carrie Underwood has reportedly filed a slander lawsuit against Joy Behar and The View.
Do it, even though I
You
can't
would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions for a lot of reasons.
Okay, fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another.
She is claiming that Joy's comments are baseless and harm her reputation. This is not just a verbal altercation. It is a full-fledged legal battle that is receiving attention from all directions. Now, Joy Behar senses the fire. Critics are dismissing her remarks as personal attacks rather than insightful analysis. Meanwhile, people are standing by Carrie as hashtags like Justice for Carrie and Stand with Carrie take over the internet. Social media isn't the only place where the explosion is occurring. One widely shared tweet that summed up the mindset was, Joy Behar is finally receiving what is due to her. Carrie Underwood is holding her accountable, something that far too many people have been afraid to do. Oh no, the situation is made much more interesting by the possibility that The View is coping with its own internal drama. There are growing rumors that Joy's frank demeanor isn't sitting well with ABC executives. Is this disagreement the final straw? Is The View about to undergo a big change? Are network executives starting to question whether Joy's approach is more harmful than helpful? Perhaps Joy is nearing the end of her time on the show.
People do what they do for whatever reasons. It's like Joe and Mika. They did what they did. They felt that's what they needed to do, and I got to stand behind them.
Yeah.
You know, and I stand behind her because if I believe I have the right to make up my mind to go perform someplace, I believe they have the same right.
Of course.
And so I have to, I have to support. Doesn't mean I'm particularly interested in what I won't be watching.
Whoopi, what about Goldberg? She has reportedly been working more hours behind the scenes to try to improve the atmosphere. But despite her best efforts, the criticism continues to mount. And Joy's future appears to be bleak. Fans are calling for her to be removed because they believe her comments are inappropriate and unreasonable. Even some of her co-hosts seem to be growing uncomfortable as the topic rages on. Instead of just defending herself, Carrie is making a message that many people find meaningful. Her lawsuit is a powerful statement. Words have consequences. You cannot continue to make unfounded accusations without being discovered. Because of her status, she receives even more respect from her supporters and allies. Let's not forget that Carrie and Joy are not the only people involved in this fight, and it's related to something bigger. The topic of discussion is freedom of expression, media accountability, and whether or not shows like The View should be held accountable for their often contentious statements.
She says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion?
America, from sea to shining sea.
There is a chance that this case will spark a longer debate about the limits of national broadcast commentary. Is it appropriate for well-known individuals to use their platforms to make unfounded claims? Or should they be held responsible for spreading misleading information? For Joy Behar, the stakes have never been higher. Fans, critics, and even ABC management are closely monitoring everything she does. Will this case change how prominent people are covered by the media? Will Joy Behar be held accountable for her comments in the end? Without a doubt, this is far from being finished. It's your time. What are your thoughts? Has Joy Behar overreached herself, or is this the price of fame? Is Carrie Underwood's lawsuit justified, or is it just a publicity gimmick? In addition to remembering to hit the like button and subscribe for future updates, kindly leave a remark below. We value your time and look forward to seeing you soon.